And you're not going to fill the post offices from here to California with wanted posters.
No. Just simply as that. We never speak of this?
Are you being honest with her? Shit, what's space psychology? Is it 5%?
I think so.
She doesn't have any points in it, so...
Oh, it's 10, actually.
Okay, so she believes you, whatever. So you don't tell me if you're being honest.
Yeah, no.
She's going to believe you if she believes you. Sorry, she's trying...
That's just how it is.
She's like leaning. Well, then how do we go about doing this, Marshal? Because I don't trust you or that ghoul.
Well then?
And you don't trust us.
So then what we do is you put him down, and then we'll just walk. I'll put my gun away to show.
Are you doing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I put my gun away to show some sort of sign of good faith.
Right.
It says, you...
Take your hand off it, too.
Okay. I also take my hand off it.
Okay.
I was like, see? Sign of good faith here. So, if you kindly ask Titus just to let him go, and we'll just walk past each other, and we'll just head on our way, and you just head on your way, and that's how it simply goes.
I want you to take Silas first and put him over by Enos.
Okay, I'll do that.
And take the bowl and put it with the two of them.
That sounds
and then we will let and I'll walk over to Titus. We'll let your men go. He will walk to you, and Titus will pick them up. I will pick the bowl up, and we will walk away.
Okay, simple as that. I grab, the two things.
Okay, well, the ghoul's going to have to pick up Silas. So Silas takes the body, the unconscious over, and he puts him by Enos. You've got the bowl.
Yeah.
The gun's still on the ground at her feet.
Yeah.
Wait, have you given her the bowl first? I don't remember what she said. This has been a very confusing, terrifying situation.
I won't do first, the boy first. I don't immediately put it down.
Okay.
But I'm also going to take the gun. Will she notice me?
Well, it's across the porch. She's by one gun. You're over by the door. Yeah. She made it almost to where she could jump off the porch to get to Titus.
Yeah.
She's about right here. So you're way over here.
Yeah.
If you come over here and pick up this gun, she's gonna see you do it.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I mean, how do you want this to play out? Right now, okay, Crankshaft Jr. has gone over here. He's put Silas by Enos.
Yeah.
And then he walks very carefully back.
Yeah.
Give me a sanity check, by the way.
Oh, okay.
You got to see your dad again, and it's terrifying in broad daylight.
Yeah. That's 73 out of 21.
Yeah.
4. Savage.
Well, does that compound with the stuff that I lost earlier?
So you're going to have a phobia or a mania or something.
Okay.
We'll figure that out later. It should somehow relate to the entire situation that's happened, as well as this thing that your father has become. Yeah. So, but you don't flip out and start screaming or faint or whatever.
Yeah.
Nobody's done that yet. I don't.
I'm still over here because I made him go, and then I just put the bowl down.
Here. Okay. And put the bowl down where
we walk each other to show a sign of good faith. You go grab the bowl.
All right.
And then I go grab my friend.
She has to use the railing to walk.
And
she's breathing freely from that.
And then I make sure
Yeah, she doesn't. You pass each other.
I pass each other.
And she goes and she leans down and picks up the bowl and turns back towards you, putting her back to the ghoul, to Quinton. Mm-hmm. You pick up the pistol.
Yeah.
And then you walk back past each other. Right?
Yeah.
And then she carefully climbs down onto the porch and goes over to where Titus is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Titus. She looks at you suspiciously. You can tell she doesn't trust you.
I know. I don't trust her either.
She says, let him go. But I want to squeeze the... No, just let him go, Titus. And then go pick up your cousins. Titus is pouting. He does not like this. But you feel yourself being released.
Yeah.
And Garnet says, walk.
Where am I going?
She kind of gestured towards the porch. Where that busted out piece of the porch is, she's pretty much pointing towards that.
Yeah, I also hand him his gun.
Okay, you walk and, he hands off your gun. They walk over to Enos and Silas. Titus picks both of them up without much effort.
I whispered to him.
No, go ahead and just say it so I can hear.
Okay.
She's not going to hear if you whisper to him. You guys are like yards away from each other.
Got 3 bullets left.
Did you put more bullets in that gun? It's got 2 bullets.
Oh, 2 bullets?
Yeah,
So
he said you got 2 bullets.
Two
You
bullets.
were counting bullets. They
So,
start. They're leaving. They're heading due
no.
south, like as direct the path away from the house as they can go.
Yeah.
Garnet is watching you very carefully as she limps away. Do you let her go?
I think we should.
Okay, well, so
You said you should. Does your character have honest or anything like that?
Bravery code, no fear.
Oh shit!
So I'm not honest.
Somebody peed again. All right, so yeah.
well, I don't know.
You could easily just bang.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. That bird thing, but she's the one who summons it, so maybe
If we shoot her, boom, the bird won't come.
Yeah, sure. Let's do
Well, if you want to gun her down,
it.
whatever you want to do, don't put your feet over here.
How much people do you have? Yeah, well, let's do it.
Let's do it.
On my command. 3, 2,
So you
1.
guys are just gonna open fire on them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Hold on.
To be honest, my original plan was to let her go, but also like to wanted posters all over everywhere. But
Well, you know, the magical bowl. That just means a lot of dead cops.
then that's true.
You're peeing too much. You should pee in the right spot. I gotta start taking that off more. She didn't have this problem last time. Oh. You goober. Yeah, you're fine. Okay. They're probably 2 rank increments out by the time you make this decision. So it'll be hard successes are what you're going to need to hit them with pistols, because they're about 30 yards away. You can still see them.
That's okay, we got 2 chances.
We do have 2 chances. And of course, if we're really close, we have 4 coins.
Yeah.
So, 35 for, which for hard, which yours hard?
27.
35, so you're more than like,
Wait, does that sound for
not more than likely to hit it.
Yeah, you're more likely to actually accomplish this.
Yeah.
Who do you want to shoot?
Garnet.
Titus and Garnet are there.
Both Garnet.
Oh, God. Okay.
She's the one that can summon the beast, so.
Okay. The bees! Not the bees! Alright, you guys can each have 1 shot. Remember, you need to make a hard success. Did you roll a 1?
Well,
I rolled
those
an
are
8.
Jesus Christ.
dead shot. I give any move.
Alright, so that is that's a crit success, straight up.
She's fucking dead.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna be dead. You can roll it. You can pick your location where you hit her.
I can pick it?
You get to pick it. because
Straight in the head.
basically- Okay.
Straight in the head.
It bypasses when you roll a critical success. It bypasses armor. If she had any armor, which she doesn't.
Yeah.
She's already got. She only had 1 hit point left after you shot her in the fucking foot.
Yeah.
barely able to stay conscious.
1 point off.
So you can roll damage if you want, but you just fucking nailed her right in the head. So she is dead. Garnet Elder is dead. She drops to the ground, and it takes Titus a moment to realize what has happened. And he's like, "Ah! Ah!" He drops both of the other boys, and he turns and he charges at you guys. He is 60, he's like, 30 yards away. So it is going to take him a few rounds to get to you.
You want to reload while I fire?
I'm still got a shot.
Yeah.
Do you want to wait for him to be within 15 yards of you, or...
Yeah. You can open fire on him, and I'll wait for the right
I'll
moment.
open fire on
Okay,
him.
so it's going to be, the first shot will be hard. Hard
Okay.
difficulty. He's just rushing you. He's like, ah! Ah! Good. He's obviously very upset.
Yeah, I bet he is. Oh, that's a 0.
100. Click. So that is a malfunction.
Well, this thing is double action too, so you can just go.
No, these are single action.
Well, I know,
Those are double action, but the actual pistols were all
Okay.
single actions. They don't have double. Double action's really not very prominent yet.
Yeah.
Lord, I got a pee. Okay. Well, now there's a clean spot, you can see how dirty all the rest of it is. Alright, so, what is your malfunction number?
My malfunction number
Is it just 00?
99.
99, okay. Technically that's also a critical miss, so, something bad should happen, but...
If I use one coin to make it a 99.
no, we're not. Click. You're, what? You thought your gun was loaded. What? There must have been a, what's going on? Okay, he goes click, and nothing happens. And Titus is like, he's within 15 yards.
Oh.
You can take your shot now. You can try to shoot again, but your gun appears to be empty somehow.
Like,
what the hell happened? Or it was a dead shell, maybe.
Maybe. If I check, would that cost you my turn?
Yes. Or you can just cock and try to shoot again. If it's a Dutch shell, you still have good bullets in there.
I fired this thing. I loaded this up. I saw it loaded. So.
Okay.
Shoot.
So you cock and fire too. I think Quinton has a higher dex than you do, so he actually technically goes first.
Mine is 39 out of 63.
Titus is already injured. How did Titus get injured?
I shot him.
Oh, that's right. What was yours?
39 out of 63.
That's a hit. Roll me damage.
Okay, let's see.
You guys just firing from the porch.
8.
8. Okay. Okay. You can roll location if you want.
Yeah.
Punch these location dice.
Left leg.
Left leg. You think it went right through. You can take your second shot. He's not here yet.
Okay, I'm gonna take my second shot. I got
It does fire. You must go on a dead bullet.
60 out of 70.
Okay, roll me damage.
Roll damage. I got a 9.
9 more.
Do I roll to location?
Yes, you can make it look at
Left foot.
Jesus, you fucking left foot. Titus goes down. Yeah, he's on the ground. Apparently out cold. Bleeding very badly. So do you want to take him alive? Or let him bleed? If you double tap him, it will cost you sanity to murder some guy lying on the ground now. Shooting Garnet because you felt she was a threat and then blowing her head off. It's a pretty bad thing to do when she's just walking away, but at the same time, she's an awful person.
Yeah,
so
she is.
I will not. But if you double tap somebody to make sure they're down, then yeah, it's going to cost some sanity. A lot.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, we can bring him back to
Okay.
the sheriff.
Yeah, we can't bring him anyway.
You can just leave him there and let him bleed out too if you want.
We
That's
could
up to you.
well, he's probably these two will probably be easier to, bring in and capture. This man.
Well, you're the
just
marshal.
In the spirit of the old westerns and shit, you gunned him down. If you just leave the body where it lays, whatever. You can come back later to haul off the corpse if you don't want it on your property. If those two are alive still, which they probably are, I mean, Titus just went, ugh, and dropped them, but that probably didn't kill him. Then you should probably take him in, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave Titus just because.
If you leave him, he'll die. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
So
just because. Yeah, no. These two.
yeah, you can take those two in. What are you going to charge him with?
Well,
Attempted murder.
yeah, there are at least one account of attempted murder.
What is the story?
So
What story are you going to give for the report? And are you going to discuss it beforehand or ride into town and be like, oh shit, what are we going to tell people?
let's discuss it now. So it's like, okay. One of them attacked me when I was downstairs. That's why you heard the shot earlier, or at least.
Well, let's go back to the beginning. I don't remember how all of this started.
Okay. So it was after you left. I checked the area.
Oh, that's right. They were poking around in the basement, and one of them got blasted.
Yeah, there's a dead body in the basement.
They attacked me first, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of them did.
You could just keep it simple like that. If they attacked me, I gunned down one of them, the others ran. There was a short hostage situation. We resolved it, and or whatever you want to say. There was a hostage situation, and we were forced to kill these people.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just keep it pretty simple. You're the law.
Yeah, the law.
You are the law. Okay, where did your bowl go?
Since I'm also for a marshal, so that would probably make things even more believable. So
Yep, 2 accounts of attempted murder each, because each of them tried to murder both of us.
Yeah.
2 accounts of attempted murder, and if you want, you can pile on misdemeanors like property damage, trespassing, etc.
yeah, sounds good.
For Enos and Silas.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you basically throwing him over your horse and then walking it back to town.
Yeah.
Then that'd be the easiest way to transfer.
I should. I'll tell.
Send out the undertaker to take care of these 2 corpses that are
I also
On the
tell
property.
to your father.
3 corpses on the property.
3 corpses.
One
yeah.
of them's going in a piano case.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're probably gonna not even put him in a coffin and bury his ass. They're just gonna dig a pit and dump him in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the beast, the fucking bird.
While you 2 are discussing this, Quinton Senior quietly slips back in the house and disappears.
Okay.
You're guessing he's probably going back into this. The bird. What about it?
What are we gonna do with the bird?
I assume it's, does it even exist still? Is it something that had to be called up, or...
Should we check?
Good question. Oh yeah, you there? How? How do you want to check?
Yeah, okay, so it's in the barn, right?
Yes, it's in the barn.
There are probably windows.
Yeah.
There are some windows. There's a big haymow in the front too.
Yeah, so we'll look through the
So
windows,
you're peeking in, hoping that it doesn't see you if it's in there.
and if it is in there, we'll...
Tell your father.
Oh, okay.
Run away!
Because, I feel like your father would know more about this than us
You
two.
creep up on the barn. You're freaking out, sweating, shaking. Especially you. You've had close contact with that thing, and it was horrific. After taking a very long roundabout way.
Fortunately, I think that one eye gives us some depth perception problems.
It still grabbed you pretty well. Maybe that's why the rolls are so low for this thing. Nothing's in the barn. It's gone. The last you remember seeing it flew straight up.
Oh, it flew straight up.
I think we're fine.
Probably are.
Okay. Do you want to check any of the rooms of any of these of the elders? Their rooms in the house.
We could check them real quickly just to see what they did.
Oh, did you grab the bowl?
The bowl was...
It's by Garnet's body. Right
Yeah. Let's give back the bowl to your father. Just because I feel like, that should definitely be with him.
now. Okay.
And the one in the house, you want to check the rooms?
Check the rooms for what?
I don't know, just to see what they did.
No. I want to take these guys in. We'll do all that stuff later.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you leave the bowl, probably throw it down, put it in the basement or something.
Yeah.
You take them in, they're unconscious, they don't wake up. They'll have a doctor look at them probably.
Yeah.
They each have a bullet in the chest, and Silas got the shit kicked out of him and has all these slash marks across his chest and this huge bite, like this terrible bite mark. Some kind of dog mauled him or something. You give your report to the sheriff. If you talk to the marshal, he refers you to the sheriff. It happened in the county. It's outside his jurisdiction. They lock these 2 men up. Do you mention that little girl that was mentioned as being killed to summon the...
We could say that we found out they killed the girl. Or kidnapped and killed the girl.
Yeah.
Okay, add that to their charges. Yeah. Okay, people can start. Okay, so these 2 are locked up. You guys, you got your house back, essentially.
Yeah.
Just in general, we're wrapping up here in the next few minutes.
Yeah, no, you're good.
It is 5 o'clock. That's not 5. Is it 5? Did I put the wrong time on that?
4:54.
No, that's
an hour off.
It's off by now.
I just got a new battery. I wonder...
It's been used to have a strap.
Oh no, it sucks.
What?
That's okay. Now it's a pocket watch.
If it works, hey. So, what's the plan for going back to the house and dealing with that?
Well, I'm gonna start living there.
Okay.
Because it was cleaned up.
Yeah, a lot of the rooms are cleaned up. Titus's room is disgusting.
Yeah, I'm gonna start living there, and I'm gonna use the money that I saved by not renting a room to, maybe do some repairs.
Okay. What about Bob Williams, Federal Marshal Bob Williams? You gonna invite him out there to visit with you? Help clean the house?
I'm not gonna invite him. I'm not gonna stop him from coming either.
Okay. Do you want to search the rooms that the elders were living in?
With them? Oh, yes.
Yes, they're the elders.
We will go through those.
So you have Bob with you when you do that, though?
Not necessarily. If he wants to, he can.
It's essentially your choice. I mean, if you wanna, if he comes back out to the house with you that afternoon, you guys could look through the rooms.
Were you the one that suggested searching the rooms?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, yes.
Okay. There's not a lot to find. There's some knives and stuff. In Garnet's room, she appears to have kept a diary. Apparently for the last 5 years. So that's in her room. That's the only thing of any interest that you all find.
Yeah, add it to the collection.
Yeah. I also asked him, what was in that journal? Since that's probably your father's, I would imagine. What was actually in it?
I haven't had time to check.
What journal? The notes that you found?
Yeah, I assume you're talking about the notes. Haven't had time to check.
The notes, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Let me mark this. Alright. So, she's dead. Enos is alive. Silas is alive. Solomon's dead, and Titus is dead. 3 out of 5. Alright. So, thus ends the, I don't know, the mystery of whatever you want to call it, if you can get this thing written out.
Mm-hmm. Don't remember if I ever succeeded on a fast talk or a spot hidden roll. I know I failed on both of those a couple of times. Don't know if I ever succeeded.
We're going to say no for now.
Okay.
Because I know I gave you penalty dice a couple times with those, and you would have succeeded.
Yeah.
So you guys can level your guys up.
Okay.
Neither one of you got major wounds, did you?
No.
Okay.
I got pistol
You
whipped.
didn't get hit at all. You got the shit kicked out of you. So you guys can level your characters up.
Is that one of those things where you
want to roll higher? Yeah, the ones that are checked.
Okay.
You want to fail. If you fail, they go up 10-sided dice. Yeah, don't let my dog.
There you go.
Alright, so I did fail dodge.
I did not fail listen.
Did not fail firearms.
But you want to fail this. You want to roll high.
Firearms.
Because the better you are, the harder.
Did fail listen. So those go up
listen will go up.
a d10, right?
Listen will. Because you failed listen was the only one you failed, right?
No, I also failed dodge.
Okay, so yes, those go up 1d10.
Oh, yeah, did dodge. I forgot to dodge.
Okay, so listen goes up 1 point.
I'm sorry.
I failed firearms, so that goes up by d10, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Damn.
That is a 5, so it's a 75 now.
Alright, well, dodge went up by 8 points.
Oh, that's nice. Now I got a little dodge. Come on.
And that's,
77.
That's
nice.
all that leveling up is, right?
Pretty much. You get potentially.
44.
Let me see what sanity rewards I was going to give.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Potentially. Running off the Elders will give you a D4 of sanity back.
Okay.
For all your troubles.
D4.
You still eat 2 horrors in the basement of the Simmons house.
Yep.
Although.
4. I got 2 back.
2 back.
So now I'm at 71.
So they've run off, they've been jailed or killed. They won't bother you. They won't bother us again. They won't bother anybody.
So I get the 1d4, is there anything else?
That's it.
Okay.
You can get sanity back for killing the ghoul or killing Harrison.
Like hell.
Well, exactly.
Yeah,
no. Because they are abominations, terrible.
They are
creatures.
not.
All I'm saying is,
that is his father.
when you kill mythos creatures, you get points back. The Elders weren't mythos creatures. Garnet was a sorceress. She could cast some spells. Not a whole lot, yeah. And the rest were just kind of inbred, crazy freaks.
Yeah.
So, comments, questions, suggestions?
So far I've experienced a net loss of 11 sanity.
You've got a phobia or mania too that we need
true.
to figure out, and that's indefinite, so that's pretty much permanent until you get it cured.
Yeah. Okay. I'll have to think about that.
Right. I have lists and stuff. Do you have the keeper handbook?
Not with me.
No, but do you own it?
We'll assume for intents and purposes no, because
there's a list of phobias and manias in there that you could look at.
I guess I could ask them to send it to me because my parents have it basically.
Well, it's not that important right now.
Yeah.
Another question is, do you guys want to try to play again this semester before the holidays? Like mid to late November, but not around Thanksgiving.
I'm willing to say yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I could schedule something in again another 3 weeks or something like that, and we could play again.
Mm-hmm.
And where do you want to go from here?
No idea.
That's important.
I know there is a considerable chance, and this may actually help you, that I will retire the Quinton character. Because basically, I don't have to, but I will tell you that he is more or less committed to his ghoulish father. So
yeah, that's cool. I like that.
So that may reduce his willingness to hunt mythos.
Mm-hmm.
He already asked you about Lindergrotten Village, though. What's going on there? It seems kind of weird. And you mentioned that. Yeah. So that's something you can follow up on. You could also use Quinton Sr. as someone to say, hey, go investigate this for me. Mm-hmm. And he could send you guys to go look into strange things. Because that's apparently what your dad was doing.
Yeah.
He also has a bunch of journals down there that you haven't seen.
Okay.
So, I don't know. We can actually pick up on that and try to figure out what you want to do
about that. There's also that second guy with the knife.
That might be nice, actually, come to think of it. Maybe the next adventure will be something in the old village.
I was going to try to flush out Lindergrotten. If that's okay with you too, Pat.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that.
Right now I've been following Quinton Crankshaft until his eventual insanity or demise. Hopefully it won't happen.
I'm assuming insanity because I have so far lost no hit points. And also I have lost 11 sanity points.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much free fall for this character. He's never quite lost enough for the temporary insanity, but it's like I said.
Can't make the rolls. And temporary insanity is a lot of fun, guys. Plus, when you go temporarily insane, the first time you go temporarily insane, you get 5 points of Cthulhu Mythos. You can also get Cthulhu Mythos by reading Mythos Tomes, which I will take off my GM hat for a minute and tell you that Garnet Elger's diary is one. Crankshaft Sr. might have some.
Oh yeah, I think I've got to read plenty of Mythos.
So,
not really
there's potential for that. Now, reading Mythos Tomes does cost you sanity.
That's fine.
If you go crazy, I get control of your character. So Crankshaft will probably be like, yeah, Dad, show me how to be a ghoul. It'll be fun. We'll be ghouls together forever.
He's like halfway there.
And then he'll be gone, and that's fine. That's a legitimately decent.
Yeah.
But there are certain scenarios. If you get sanity back at the end of scenarios. You didn't get a whole lot from this one.
Yeah.
Because there just wasn't a lot to be had, but you can get sanity back, and I've had people get their sanity up really high by not losing a lot during a scenario and then gaining a lot from their rolls at the end of the scenario.
Yeah.
So
I will say I'm planning on doing at least a minor shift in personality for old Quinton.
Smartass?
Probably.
Oh my God, that'd be cool.
Because here's the thing, right? The way his experiences have colored him, and the type of lifestyle he is adapting to, part of what made him part of what made him the smartass is that he was basically kind of a street urchin. He was just kind of wandering around writing books and, because he's interacting with barflies on a daily basis. Now, he's holed up in a giant mansion with a ghoul reading mythos texts.
Yeah.
I mentioned when I made the character, he probably looks a little bit like Vincent Price.
Yes,
He's gonna probably start to act like him too.
Alright, I will try to figure out a scenario for Lindergrotten Village so you can investigate Lindergrotten Village. And we'll figure out how far he's going to go and what's going to happen to you guys. You might, in meta, Quinton might want to try to limit his actual dealings with his father as far as like being in a room that's not really dark. You know, if your dad's across the room and it's real dark in this room and he's sitting in a chair and just talking and there's a smell, that's one thing. Instead of having to actually see this hideous creature that is... So you could limit your sanity loss by making sure that the circumstances in which you deal with your father are...
Well, we could probably develop a system.
Right.
I live up top.
And he probably will, yeah, exactly. And maybe communicate with notes most of the time, something like that, and then have a few times when you meet, but it's dark.
Yeah.
Maybe outside would be nice, where there's lots of fresh air, so you don't have to smell him. And he only made the offer once for you to live forever. He's not going to push you on that. He was your father. Yeah. Even though he's now a hideous, horrible, mythos creature. Yeah. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. That ended up fucking crazy at the end.
Yeah, no.
I didn't know where today's game was going to go. I had no idea what was going to happen. Except that I knew that you probably weren't going to die in the basement unless you decided to rush whatever was down there and try to kill it.
Yeah, no.
You probably would have been dead. Man.
Yeah, no. I thought I was gonna live that, so I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna step away from that.
Smart move. Good job.
Bam. I was like, no. When I heard